absolutely beautiful. This is just incredible. Now that was a close one. I have a phobia of cows. Especially ones with horns. So, morning folks, this is our first day of the TGO challenge and I'm just waiting for the ferry for Mallaig, and as we do, we've got to stick our feet in the water. There we go, that is it. So excited, and it's so very calm and peaceful, very clammy as well, so the jacket will be coming off definitely. Looking forward to it. Well, that's us in Knoydart. An absolutely beautiful morning. I could not ask for better. It's cool, it's fresh, and that was a little packed boat that we got, and there was a few other walkers and we've all just dispersed. Really nice to see them. What a view, what a view. So just where we are, we're in this sort of main little area of Knoydart in Inverie, and looking back away, the little gap in the middle, that's going back round to Mallaig. So I'm as ready as ever and looking forward to it. The sun's coming out and it's looking good. So we'll keep you updated and see where we go. It's actually getting quite clammy. Walking up that little bit out of Knoydart or Inverie. So, a good time to take this jacket off. Let things breathe. Absolutely beautiful. It's been a very long time since I've been to Knoydart, and this is just incredible. So I've just stopped for a little bit of water. In this water I've got a vitamin tablet just to keep things boosting and energy, so I'll have a drink of that in a minute. I've also got 2 bottles of water, fresh water, in my bag as well. Just going to have a little bite to eat, biscuit and some sweets just to keep energy up. And where better to have a drink than this little bit of glen. It's just absolutely fantastic. What a nice little spot just to have a first break. There's no pressure in getting to this little bothy, so it's quite a relaxed day. I'm heading away up the back there at that glen. Goodness me. There's cuckoos going on in the distance there. And I'm hoping to see a good abundance of wildlife, because this is the place to come and see it. Now that was a close one. I have a phobia of cows. Especially ones with horns. Oh, what a climb. Just stopping here for 2 minutes. You see the path coming up this hill and away around the side of that loch. This is just incredible. The views here are amazing. So the way I'm going is, I'm just going to go up this track that winds it along, and then I'm going to be cutting over the hill, and then it'll be down to the Bothy down that way. Still a fair trek though, and that's still a tough climb with the rucksack on, but that's where I'm heading. Absolutely stunning. What a view. Well, I'm going to get a drink of water and head up. Okay, so that's me come up and over that bit there. I've just come down a couple hundred yards just to get a little bit of shelter out that wind that was picking up as I was coming over. So it's down here, downhill for quite a bit now for the rest. That was good timing. That was a cuckoo. I don't know if you heard that. Ah, there he is. Nice to see. Yeah, it's all down. I've just taken a bearing just to check, and I'm going northeast now down to Barrisdale. Barrisdale? Bothy there. Yeah, that was such a tiring walk, I'll tell you. That was a climb and a half. Still going there. Yeah, so that's me just going to head back down this side and head to Barrisdale, as I was saying. Weather is... He's putting me off now. Weather's great, cloudy, warm, I'm sweating. It was a tough hike up that side, up that face. But now it's all downhill. I'm just going to have to take it easy and get some breath back. So I will see you at Barrisdale. Well, hello everyone. That's me finally at Barrisdale Bothy, and my plan was to stay in the Bothy and save me putting the tent up. But if you look behind me here, that's the view. So I have decided to put the tent up, and that's going to be my view for the morning. So why would you not? Absolutely stunning, this little corner. It's a new place for me to be, so I don't really know what anything is here. But I'm going to get this tent up and get my feet in that pool of water. A nice little pool there for water. I'm going to put my feet in there. That's the plan. So I'll get this tent up and I'll get back to you. The sun is still scorching in this place. It's like a heat magnet. I fell asleep for an hour. I was just completely shattered. And more guys have turned up from the TGO and said my hello. And I think I need my dinner. So on the menu tonight we have Tilda Katsui curry, and I'm going to just put a little bit of a pepperami inside it, just to spruce it up a bit. I've got 15 days of a mixture of food, and I think there's a few peperamis getting flung in various meals to boost them up a little bit. And I've got various other bits and pieces, but I'll get this dinner on and I'll get you back shortly. So this is the katsu curry with jasmine rice, it says, and I've chucked a little bit of pepperami in it. So well, that isn't too bad. It's going to fill a gap for sure. So I've already had a pasta for a lunch, a late lunch I should say. And what's the time now? It's just 6:20 in the evening, and this is just such a fantastic spot. I've got the socks drying in the sun there, I've got my feet breathing, everything's going to plan, and we're just ticking away. I'm really looking forward to my bed tonight, to be honest. I don't have a wake up time, I'm just going to do it naturally and just get ready when I'm ready. Yeah, just enjoying this first day, which is quite weird because normally I'm a person that's wanting things done, rushing about and doing things, always on the go. And when you come here, because I came so early, it's allowed me to relax a lot better. So hopefully this whole trip will bring a sense of calm and trigger things into a more taking the world and surroundings opportunity. But what a fantastic place. It's the Bothy there, and the camping ground are £5 a night, and it's a donation in an honesty box. It's such a lovely little setting and well worth the money and a little donation. So that's the plan. Right, I'm going to get fired into this and get a cup of tea on. Coffee. I'll get a coffee on after I finish this. So I'll catch you later. Good evening, everyone. Just thought I'd show you some of my neighbours. A couple of deer there. 3 of them, I think. Aye, a resident local herd, I think. Yeah, what a cracking sunset we're getting. Just clipping the edge of the hill there. Absolutely cracking area. Cannot believe it. Mountains everywhere. But yeah, I've been fed, been watered, let my feet breathe, let my boots, my socks dry out a bit. Not that we're wet, just clammy and sticky and sweaty. And It's just stunning. It's absolutely stunning here. So I'm just going to be calling it a night. I was watching some of that sunset, but I think we're not going to really see much more than what we're going to get. But tomorrow is another day. It's day 2, and looking forward to it. Excited. I'll have had plenty of rest by then, and yeah, thoroughly enjoying it and taking in as much as I can. But anyway, I'm going to call it a night because I really need a good sleep, as I've got a busy day tomorrow. So I shall see you in the morning. Cheers for now. Good morning, everyone. What a beautiful morning. Just a light little breeze there, which is really nice. So a couple of other walkers came in last night, pitched their tents. I was in my sleeping bag, and not a bad night actually. I wouldn't say I slept great. I just think it's just something different again. New air mat. I tried to put these earplugs in and it's just like not happening. They were falling out all the time. So if anybody's got a better idea, let me know. But yeah, it was actually quite light here last night for quite a long time. But just what an absolute beautiful place to wake up in the morning. It's fantastic. So, up, dressed. I have wiped my face. I just need to get my breakfast, so that's the plan. And then we'll slowly pack up, because this is day 2 of the TGO challenge. And looking forward to it, and raring to go. I just need to freshen up and have a breakfast. So I'll get back to you later on. Well, that was very refreshing, I'll tell you. Fantastic. Fresh mountain water from up there. So this is me making my way along to Kinloch Hourn, and it's a pretty decent track actually. I think this is part of the Cape Wrath Trail, so if you've done it you'll have passed here, so give me a shout out if you passed along this bit on the Cape Wrath Trail. Absolutely fantastic. What a place. Oh, lovely. So that was the little tea room at Kinloch Hourn. Absolutely fantastic. And you know what? It's actually such a saviour if you're hungry or needing electricity or to charge your phone or anything. It's actually a really good little place. Quite pricey with things, but they're in the middle of nowhere, to be honest, so they have to ship a lot of this stuff in. But anyway, it was great just to have like a sandwich and a shandy kind of thing and a juice, just to top things up, top up with water. It's great, and I just caught up with another couple of guys on the TGO as well, so fantastic. So if you're coming this way, even on the Cape Wrath Trail, and you're watching this video, there is opening times for that shop, or cafe I should say, so probably better double check when you're coming up if it's open or not, so you can kind of time it to stop there, or when you're passing through. But that's me left there, and I'm now on the road to Loch Quake, I think it is. That's my wee camping spot. I'll need to check my map, but yeah, that's where I'm heading for. Not sure how far, but loads of daylight left. Bit of breeze in the air. I know it's a little bit shaded at the moment, so that's good. But anyway, we'll see what's further down the road. that's a big long walk. That is a long hard walk, that. So where we are just now, this is Loch Quake, I think it is pronounced. The bridge in the background, I'm going to be taking the left hand side and going away up the valley. So the forestry right in the centre there, I'm going to be doing a wild camp just opposite that. So what's that, probably about a mile. I'm going to say a mile left to do ish. And my feet are really sore. I think it's just walking on that road constantly. But my camping spot's in sight. So still very warm and sticky. There's a breeze, but yeah, I could do with a proper sit down, get the tent up, feet up. I can't see it quick enough. But anyway, that's where I'm heading, up that valley. Or up the glen, I should say. Okay everyone, well, hunting for a camping space is not as easy as it looks. So my original spot was supposed to be further back along that track, and it's all planted up with trees and it's a bit too boggy, so that was quickly nailed on the head. So I've had to scramble about looking for another pitch. And when you've just walked 12 miles, it's a bit weary, you're a bit tired, you're hungry, and you get a bit agitated. So luckily I've just got this nice little spot. I know it's next to a forestry track here. I really hope I don't get moved for any reason. Fingers crossed. I hope I don't. I haven't seen anybody, but yeah, I just hope nobody comes along. Anyway, I've got everything sorted. I've got my feet airing, I've got my boots off, my socks off. It's I'm rather weary. So I've emptied the rucksack, got things sorted that I need to do. I haven't blown up the airbed yet, so or the sleeping bag, so I'll do that last thing. I'm just going to get sorted with some food, and I'm pretty excited for tonight about food, because I've been given some food by Base Camp Foods, so I'll show you for my dinner what they've given me. Oh, well folks, let's get comfy. Okay, so this TGO challenge is going reasonably well so far. It's a challenge and it's hard work, it's really tiring, and I love exploring Scotland and it's going amazing. So, and the people that I meet are just so good, really nice folk. Anyway, so as part of our logistics, we need to carry food, and I reached out just before, or the build up to the TGO, I reached out to Base Camp Foods, and they sent me a few packages of food, 5 overall, 5 main meals that I could carry or send up in packages to various locations to help me on my journey. And I can't remember all the food that I've been given. So the 5 foods I've been given, I've spaced them out over the 15 days, and I can't remember, which is a good thing because that makes it more exciting. But for tonight, I do know what I'm having. And this is from Adventure Nutrition, and it's Moroccan chicken couscous. How good does that sound? I love the sound of that. So this one alone is 800 calories, and I really do need this because I've burnt a lot of calories today. All the info on the front of it there, and simple instructions on the back. It takes 350 mils of boiling water, and you pour it into there and leave it for 6 to 8 minutes. So I'll do that, and I'll get back to you with what it looks like. So that's 350 mils of hot boiling water into the bag. It's resealed, and I just leave that to sit for 6 to 8 minutes. On another note, it's always worth getting a longer spoon. It just means you can get down and mix it in properly instead of just a little tiny spoon. But anyway, so I'm just going to let that sit for 6 to 8 minutes. And in the meantime, I'm going to make a cup of coffee. Right, I've made my coffee. This has been sitting for probably 10 minutes, but 6 to 8 minutes is sufficient enough, and it's absolutely roasting. So see, on a really cold night or a cold day of some sort, this would be perfect. It's absolutely, keep you warm, no bother. Obviously, yeah, it doesn't scald you. But anyway, so all I've done was put 350 mils of boiling water in here. There is a guide on the side, and all the instructions are self-explanatory on the back there. And you seal it up and let it boil, let it cook inside. So obviously, if you're new to these stuff, you need to mix it up anyway. And wow, that's a big helpful. That's a lot. That's up to there now. So it's, I think with couscous, does it not swell? So you're getting that's a heavy bag of food. That is definitely a big main meal, that. So yeah, with these sort of spoons, you can get down into the corner to mix all the sort of stuff that sometimes doesn't get touched. But anyway, it's a good mixing spoon and so on. So if you don't know about base camp foods, I'll put a link in the description below and put a wee bit on the page for them. So this is the Moroccan couscous. It's actually quite good. It's good, it's got a little bit of a kick to it, a little spicy. Oh, good. I do like that. Moroccan chicken couscous. That's one I would buy again. I do like that. I think with it with these being such high calorie meals. Obviously, they would do the world of good if you're on big hikes. You just add the water so it's less mess for your pot to clean. I really like that. So there we go, that is the Moroccan chicken couscous. There's quite a lot in here. I'm going to be here for about 5 minutes eating this because there's a lot in it. So I'll leave a link in the description for it, and you can check it out yourself and see if it's something that you like. But yeah, definitely good shout out to Base Camp Foods for doing that for me. Big thumbs up to this. Loving it. Love that. Anyway, I'm going to finish that and then I'll drink my coffee and I'll get back to you shortly. Okay, right, so that's me had my dinner. I feel a lot better now. I've had something to eat and I've had a rest, really good rest. A nice breeze there, which is cooling things down. It's such a hot day. So just to give you a rough idea of where we are, there's the bridge that I came past, and I've come along this forestry track here. My camping spot originally was supposed to be away along there, and it's just not going to happen. It was a bit boggy and rushy and just not good whatsoever. But look at this absolute stunning view of hills and everything here. Just makes you want to climb it. So here we are with the tent. This is the only picture I can find that looks pretty decent actually. I've had a lay on it and inside, and it's actually pretty good. Wee while ago another walker from the TGO just passed and said hello, and he is making his way up onto that track, and then he's making his way along that glen there, which is where I will be going tomorrow. And yeah, looking forward to it. So I'm going to get plenty of rest tonight, and I know it's probably just the back of 8 o'clock, and I need to write up my diary, just relax into things a little bit. I've had a coffee, so there's plenty of water for more cups of tea and coffees anyway, and I've even got a hot chocolate, so I might even have one of them, push the boat out. So yeah, that's the plan. And get away from here pretty sharp, I think, or pretty decent actually. I think it's about 13 miles I got tomorrow, which these actually sound okay if you were doing a normal walk, but because we're carrying a rucksack and everything in it's pretty heavy, it's pretty hard going. So just thought I'd point that out. Oh, you've only done 12 miles. Normally you could do a lot bit more. Yes, you could. But with these rucksacks, with all the food, water, bits and pieces that we need, it's actually pretty heavy. So anyway, as most of these I probably know anyway with carrying kit. So yeah, that's the plan. This is my wee location, happy as. And I've seen some red deer back there as we've seen. And there's probably going to be odd ones kicking about. Oh, there's a lot of deer fencing here. Anyway, just going to go in, put the air mat up, get the sleeping bag out, and just chill. But I need to keep taking water because I think I've sweated a lot today, so water it is. But anyway, I'll report back later. Okay folks, I've just been writing up my diary and I've just settled down, feeling very weary and tired, and yeah, enjoying these views still. But yes, apart from that, I've just made myself another coffee and I'm just going to get in my sleeping bag and just drift off. I think my body's telling me I'm tired, and for once I'm probably going to listen to it. So I'll leave it here for tonight and see what tomorrow brings. But for now, good night.